Alright, so I sent another lithium battery from the brand Vatrer. I think that's how you pronounce it. Those are stickers. Oh, that's light. Okay, with this I have a short way to charge up my batteries. Important in there, so I'm gonna hook this up and pick it up and test it out. Or charging my battery up before I use it. It's aluminum. I don't like that about that. Hello, welcome to the channel. Today I'll be going over some of the Vatrer products. They were nice enough to they were nice enough to let me choose some of their products, and pretty much gave me the pick of the litter. I'm already regretting not picking a bigger battery, but this one's still a nice battery. It's a self-heating one. I was mostly after shunt and a charger to kind of complete the stuff that I needed for what I could use, so the battery was just kind of a bonus to me. But like I said, I regret not picking a bigger one. So I'll be going over the products, and as far as the battery goes, I'm still kind of a novice when it comes to these type of things. And one YouTuber I watch, Will Prowse, kind of watching and learning off of that. I'm still utilizing these things, so I can't afford to cut them open yet. But I'm glad someone else does. So I trust his word over mine when it comes to that stuff. As far as it goes now, I just know that it's a battery and it's LiFePro 4, 1280 watt hour, 100 amp hour, and it's self-heating, so that's pretty cool. And it does have an app, and it's a smart battery, so these are really nice. It also has a BMS. So yeah, it seems like a nice quality battery. Vatrer was also nice enough to send me some free swag. I mostly have work clothes at this point, so I mean, this is kind of no different. I'll gladly wear it. So I'll be going over these products throughout the video, and my main thing was showing this and installing this, so I'll be getting to that. Upon reviewing the footage, I really need to shave. Lose track of time, I guess. I need to buy a mirror. It's not the first time I shaved on this channel, and it won't be the last. Am I going to redo the intro? Probably not, because I think this is way funny. That's just me, though. Oh yeah, and while I'm at it, one of my videos, the 24 hours truck capping in a cornfield, I said that I would cut a strand of hair for every like I got on that one. I got like 320, so I'm not going to count it. So to use that monitor, I had to install that shunt, so I decided to throw in a distribution block and a kill switch while I was at it. But first I had to make a platform for it. I picked up a cheap distribution block. Two, I should say. This is my first distribution block, so I figured I'd take it apart. Okay, one thing I noticed is that it's kind of notched out so that there's an air channel.
When I picked up an inverter on Amazon, I just picked one with good reviews that popped up. I wasn't sure if the cables that came with it were actually copper. You look at that. Looks like real copper. I decided to use those wires for this project, so I cut them up and added some lugs on there. I don't think I mentioned this hammer lug crimper that I picked up off of Amazon for like $13. You really can't beat it. It works really well. I had a lot of lugs to crimp, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to show a few. Alright, I'm going to connect the negative side of the inverter to the bus bar, or distribution block, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, normally you'd want to start with positive, but it's not connected to anything, so it doesn't matter. I'll tighten you all the way later. Just want to mock everything up and make sure we're all good. I wanted to add an on-off switch since the beginning. It's kind of pricey. At least this one is about $30. But I'd like to have this for added security, be able to turn it off when I need to. grounded chassis, so I'm going to use my actual wire that I'm intended on using this. This is all temporary. Most of the time when I make these videos, it's usually a temporary setup, and it's just me kind of learning. Eventually I plan on upgrading my truck, my camper setup, so this is just temporary. Gotta be really careful. Most of my filming process is looking for the correct tool, and I don't want to spend the time going all the way into town to get a blade. There's my grounding point down there. The good news is that the wire fits and reaches where it's supposed to go, but the bad news is it looks awful. Definitely need to ground it for that one. Okay, the grounds are on the chassis. Alright, now to get this installed. Okay, the B minus is where the battery side goes, and then the power, or P minus, is where the power output is, and then you connect the little wire to the power source, and then the shielded wire connector that goes to the monitor. It's a little bit reckless, but should be fine. Gotta temporarily remove that because I have to cut this and I don't want the wires to get cut. should help. I got lucky on that one. Couldn't have lined it up better if I tried. Yeah, I didn't think about where to mount the monitor, so I'm doing that last. I probably did this in reverse order. I have a whole lot of vacuuming to do. Hey. Can't forget the shielded wire. I can probably cut this down, but I don't have the proper butt connectors. So this will have to do for now. There was a lot of back and forth on which side to put this on too, but I wanted to put it on the positive side because I knew the negative side needed the shunt to be on it. Tried to equal the resistance out. Okay, power switch is working. Alright, moment of truth. Oh, okay. I don't know what the tension ratio is, but it's down to the decimal. Okay, I'm gonna fully charge this and see. It's easier to get it to sync up. Okay, good time to try this out. I like this because it's not only it's metal, but it also has its own cooling fan, so that's pretty nice. And I also like the way it connects. I'll show you that. You hook up the eyelets first. And when you hook it into the power source, you connect them together so you don't have to worry about doing one or the other. Check the app real quick. Showing it's pulling 20.1 amps, 269 watts. The app was also easy to install and use. It was really small, it was like 9 megabytes, so it downloaded in a second. Just connected right away. And the app shows each individual cell, so that's pretty cool. So now that I got this fully charged, it's showing the voltage at 13.8. So I'm going to set it to that and see if that gets a better reading. I just fully charged it, so I should be able to home in on the capacity. Just trying to get this as accurate as possible, or at least to my knowledge. But yeah, I just had to hold the up button to, once I charged the battery to 100%, and just held that and I homed in on it, showing the capacity at 100% now. Alright, so it's showing the wattage and the amperage. Oh, is that a runtime? That's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. Did I read this right? Pretty close to showing what it's saying on the app. Alright, so it's dropped percentage. That's showing the same thing here. So one thing I haven't done is charge a power station on one of these batteries yet. Seems a bit counterintuitive. Oh, so I hit the max load. So it will do exactly that. Okay, I'm going to try the shunt with a red ODO battery. That voltage is off though. Turns out the battery voltage was off because the overcharge protection was kicked on for some reason. It's not the first time that the overcharge protection is kicked in on this, unless I take the battery charger off right when it hits 100. I've had that issue before, and before I used the No-Code Genius on it and had the same issue, so I don't think it's the charger. When this one's plugged up to this, it cuts off 100%. So I've tried 2 different chargers on this battery and same results. So that aside though, the monitor is reading it really well once everything cleared out. But it was really easy to switch the monitor over to a different battery. I just had to change the capacity size and make sure it's fully charged to home in on it. So in conclusion, I've been happy with the products. The monitor system is really nice for reading batteries real time. I like the easy use of the charger as far as the way it connects, and I like that as a cooling fan. And despite this battery being a smaller battery, it's given me the ease of mind. It hasn't given me any issues. And unfortunately, I didn't get to test the self-heating aspect of it yet.